Hey guys, I keep getting a load of questions on how I travel so much, and it genuinely is due to budget traveling, and it's even cheaper than living in the UK sometimes, which isn't very hard with the state the UK is in right now. So first thing is work. I work very hard all year round. I save about 150 to 200 pound a week, even more sometimes if I can. And also when I'm away, a lot of the time I do work exchanges, workaways, or pair, anything. A lot of them just give you accommodation and food. I don't actually pay you anything. So it's if you want to spend your trip working essentially, but it does save a lot of money. Um, and you get like the cultural experience of being with the family, eating their food, going the places they go. The next thing is travel. I book my flights on either Skyscanner or Google Flights. I compare them as well, so I know where I'm getting the best price. I book about 2 months in advance, and I am willing to do stopovers to try and get my cheapest price. And then travel within the country. I buy buses. I try do what the locals do, like colectivos, tuk tuks, things like that. Like notice how the locals are traveling. A lot of them will do long buses and trains and stuff like that as well, instead of getting flights around the country. When it comes to sightseeing, I sort my own travel out. I get there myself. I don't do any of the tours or anything. I pay the standard price, like just the ticket, the entry, and I don't pay for any of the special tourist packages. I also look on Eventbrite and stuff like that for free events. The dates I'm there, you find a lot, even cheap events. You can filter it, I think, so you can look at lowest price first, and you find some really good events there, like salsa dancing, um, meetups, different things like that, like club tickets. For the budgeting, I calculate how much bills are coming out my account each month, so I set that aside. I pay for the accommodation and the travel, most of it, whilst I'm still working, so I don't have to pay it off whilst I'm here. And I also calculate how much I need a day. I Google it, I research, I look up the cheapest foods and make a list of things I can buy. For example, my food budget here, shopping wise, is £3 a day, and then if I want to eat out or something, I've got my budget to do that. And I stay in hostels. You do have to be careful with the reviews, guys. I can't stay in female only rooms if you're a girl, and look if it's a social hostel, because that's a mistake I made a couple of times on this trip. But hostels really are going to be what saves you £5 a night. And if you think in the UK you pay about £30 a night for rent, so it does work out cheaper a lot of the time if you do it right. It just takes a lot of planning, a lot of googling, a lot of researching and cross-referencing, and talking to the locals, asking them, "Hey, how do you get about? Where do you eat? What's your favorite place to shop?" Like, you just gotta do what you do in the UK, and like we shop at Aldi if we're saving money, we get the bus if we're saving money. So you know, there's ways to do it. Be young and lit.